Alright, so a little bit of Helldivers 2 drama that I wanted to talk about. Um, Last night when I was looking into the Steam page because I was bored and thinking about playing, I noticed there was going to be the new um, Battle Pass Warbond. The new Warbond is going to be coming out this, I believe, Friday. I think it's coming out on the 9th, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I also saw a little, news tab on Steam saying that apparently the temporarily optional thing of connecting your PlayStation account to your Steam account will no longer be temporary and is no longer going to be optional. And the reason why it had been temporarily optional, and I'm glad that this was put in the little news tab, was because of all these server issues that they were having at the start. Originally, this was not supposed to be optional. Now, it is no longer optional, so Steam players are required to connect a PSN account. The reasoning behind this, as said by whoever wrote this up, I can't remember if it's coming from Arrowhead or coming from PSN Studios or whatever, or Sony themselves, however you call them, is so that they can moderate things based on PlayStation TOS. Okay, so that's what it says. Now, the issue with this is obviously people don't like setting up accounts. It's annoying. It's irritating for people who don't have a PlayStation or a PlayStation account to need to set up and link an account to your Steam account. And the general sentiment is that it's annoying to have this required. Absolutely understandable. It is annoying. The other sentiment and issues that I've actually seen going around is that in certain countries, they're not on the list for setting up a PlayStation account and or are fully region locked and are having trouble setting this up and or playing the game from what I've seen. So that's a fairly large issue. And also, the community sentiment seems to be that even though they say it's for TOS, that they want it for marketing, research, and such. And the general community sentiment is that even though they say they want it for TOS, that they want it for like marketing and such, research, and I can see that. Obviously, Sony is a company that keeps track of things, and they have analytics people who keep track of things. But this is obviously a change that a lot of the community is not happy about, and it's making me worry because I saw a little Reddit thread that was titled 80-something% of people or reviews turn negative on Helldivers 2 because of this, and then I read and saw the things about people having issues setting up the account with the different countries and such. And I myself probably have a PlayStation account that's already connected. I don't know if I did or not, because I used to have a PlayStation that I played on in the past. So it's not a big issue for me, but at the same time, I don't want this thing to be like the frickin' steel metal straw that broke the camel's back, while all the other small issues, like balancing issues and server issues and stuff, that they have more or less gotten around to fixing through nerfs or fixes and technical stuff. I don't want this thing to break the community of a game that I love so much. I love this game so much. For the first time in decades, I am enjoying a game like I was a child again. I am terrified that this is gonna completely break the community and just kill it. I am so scared. And with the technical issues that people are having, I'm hoping that they roll this back and rethink this change. But on the flip side of things, I do think there does need to be some moderation into the game, because as of right now, from my experience, because I've had issues with the moderation in the game, where people will kill you and not res you until they die, and then everybody res, and then kill you again, to the point where they essentially should have just been playing solo if they wanted to play solo. Like, they're obviously griefing, you know? And I don't mean with stratagems, right? I don't mean like explosions, oopsies, you know? I mean taking their flame shotgun and shoving it up your butt to the point where you don't even realize that you're being killed by them because you're using a flamethrower and you think you're just dumb until you witness them kill the other teammates. And you can't even report them because they haven't typed in the text chat. Now, this may be outdated info, but that is an issue that I was having. I was not able to report them. I just had to leave them to their weird mission of fighting the bugs alone in a non-solo party while they killed everyone else. I will say the game needs moderation, but I don't think this is the way, especially if it causes so many issues for so many players and just draws the ire of the whole community. Side note, the new Warbond looks cool. I'm hyped about the weird charge plasma rifle thing. It looks cool. And the pistol. Hype for a pistol. But yeah, I hope they fix this. And yes, this was recorded on my phone. Apologies.